Yo estoy aquí porque tenía que pasar. Joseando.
Up next, the Suns taking on the Timberwolves. For Phoenix, a big player in their conference, holding second place in the West. No doubt their sights are set high as the year rolls on. Timberwolves, Suns, just moments away right after this.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. Never caught off, not one day. But I'm still on my way.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for him.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Banchero out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's prime time. And it's Douglas in at the one spot. And for Phoenix, down out there with Smart. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Russell. And it's Bailey in at the one. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
For three, Booker. Minnesota with the rebound. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Fades away. And it's Russell with the rebound.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Bailey misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Douglas for three. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
First one falls for him. And Brown drops them both. And when you talk about offensive weaponry, Brent, the Suns are loaded.
Oh, these guys are absolutely scary, Kevin. Night after night, they can come in with guys who can fill it up from anywhere on the floor. So hard to stop that kind of potency on the offensive end. When a play breaks down, you go to the talent. And man, they loaded with talent.
Nice shot by Smart.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
For Minnesota, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 from the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them. And it goes down 2 points.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Here's prime time. Hits the three-point bomb.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
sends a screen for Booker. Minnesota with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Suns foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Douglas.
At the line for two.
The Suns making a change here. Toppin's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Simmons checked in for Barnes.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Minnesota with it after the Suns pick up 2. Here's Primetime. Oh, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Booker, no good.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Douglas for 3. Rebounded by Smart.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Bailey. He's covered by Banchero. Bailey passes to Russell. Lays it up off the glass. Russell's got 6 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Douglas, the pass to Primetime. Oh! The reverse jam, unbelievable.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Booker, right side, puts one up from 19, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And just lethal as a scorer from all over the floor. Mid-range is in the range for Devin Booker.
Outside for Simmons. Now here's Douglas. He's covered closely. Off target with his 3.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
A 3 from Simmons, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Williams is checked in for Russell. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Minnesota. Outside, Smart. Right here. Booker the pass to Bailey. There's the 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Now Devin Booker, a shooting guard that does have some point guard skills.
Here's Primetime. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively. It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Pass it to Douglas. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. And that one goes long.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Smart misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Primetime. Off target from three-point range. And it's Smart with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Driving inside.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Fires from way outside. The shot missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Williams is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Porter. Then it's Russell. And it's Collier in at the 2 spot. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. And they're on the break. Kicks it out to Banchero. No good on the triple. Suns leading by 7. Porter passes to Williams. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for
What's up?
Phoenix. And one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score.
Yeah, right.
So, no, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
So it's Phoenix now after Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer. Toppin finds Williams. Brown wide open. He fires. Wide open shot is on the money. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
And when Brown has that jump shot going, he's hard to slow down. Just has such a beautiful release on that shot. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Collier defended by Douglas. Outside Williams. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
On defense, the Timberwolves. 9-point game. Into the lane. Barnes gets a hand on it. Banchero with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. That one goes. Count it. 11 points for prime time.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been. And I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And stolen by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Phoenix leading by 6. Here's Russell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. From downtown, Phoenix grabs the miss. Russell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now the pass to Bryant. Now Russell. Over Banchero. Russell, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
Bailey, he's checked in for the Suns. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Hartenstein's checked in. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 9 points. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Minnesota, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First free throw is good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Wembanyama is checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You take a look at the Suns. They've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
And when you look at the Timberwolves, they're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Bailey, defended by Douglas. Bailey misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. Over to the left wing. The shot's good from Douglas. Douglas has got 9.
I mean, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Fires it up. Phoenix, no good that time either.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Pass to Toppin. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Bailey. Looking to get it going. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Here's Douglas. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And no good. Douglas with the steal. Barnes against Brown. Barnes can't get it to go. Suns leading by 4. The 10-footer. Brown, no good. Wembanyama with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Here's Primetime. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Brown. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
That ties the game.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. 1:25 left in the second quarter. Booker outside. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Dunked by Barnes.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Devin Booker missing his last shot. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Will it go? And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Douglas, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Booker outside. And the call will be against Primetime. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Smart's checked in for Phoenix.
Number 39, Smart.
Now Brown. He has 6. Inside. And slam dunk by Smart.
And it's easy to see that Brown continues to develop as a playmaker. His work paying off.
Douglas surveying the D from outside the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Booker with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you had control of this game. How did it get away?
Well, we started the game exhibiting championship-level passing, which is what we're preaching. We got a lot of good looks, got an early lead. We didn't pay attention to their strength. That's how they got back in the game.
We'll see if you can get back on top of things. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
You look at the Timberwolves, midway through the season, they have to like where they're sitting. Large and in charge with the #1 spot.
Still work to be done, though, and the real test comes in the playoffs.
And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Shaq, this reminds me of our day. They're not just hoisting up 1,000 threes. They're dumping the ball inside to the paint and then going up strong. I love it.
Me too, Kenny. I hope they win like this. I really do.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Suns trail by 5, and so in the game for the Timberwolves. Banchero out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Scotty Barnes. It's Primetime, and it's Douglas in at the point guard. Minnesota shooting at 51%. Really solid. Pass to Wembanyama. Over in the corner, Banchero. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Banchero's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Brown. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Douglas for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Bailey. He's got 11. Smart with this screen on Douglas. There's the pass to Smart. 6 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And slam dunk by Smart.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We'll take a look at the Timberwolves. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And of course the Suns sitting directly below them, just 1 spot down.
And seeing where the Suns are, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
They get it back, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Russell. And so Russell hits them both. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. The lead is 2. Douglas kicks to Banchero. Here's Primetime, defended by Booker. And it's Primetime missing.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
And they recover it.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's the teardrop, and the shot is good. Primetime's got 19 points.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
And here are the Suns now. Brown outside. Smart finds Brown. Pass to Russell. Here's Bailey. And again, it's the Suns missing. Minnesota leading by 4. Pass to Primetime. For 3, here's Wembanyama. Shoots from 12. Barnes outside. Misses the 3. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And here's Brown outside. Good on the triple.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line. 3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And the Suns call time here. He's checked in for Minnesota. Simmons comes in for Scotty Barnes. Suns trail by 4. Here's Bailey. He's got 11. Brown outside. Over Simmons. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 11 points.
And not the easiest shot on the floor. And Brown sticking with that one, showing his confidence.
Prime time. It's stolen. Here's Bailey. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And it's Banchero missing.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Russell a screen on Simmons. Here's Brown. He nails it, and we're tied up. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter. The Timberwolves shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Douglas with it. He's got 19. And stolen by Russell. Here's Bailey, defended by Douglas. Now here's Booker. Screened by Russell. For the lead, it's deflected. Brown against Douglas. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Another miss by Minnesota. Down low. And the basket by Bailey. He's got 13.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Timberwolves trail. Douglas the pass to Prime time.
2 minutes.
Outside, Simmons. That 3 off the mark. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. To the wing on the left. Here's Bailey. Prime time grabs the board. Prime time's got 5 rebounds tonight and stolen by Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Scotty Barnes in for Simmons. So it's Phoenix now, following the 3 by Minnesota.
Minnesota foul. Douglas. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
.119 left to play here in the third. Passes it to Williams.
And good contest right there from Banchero, using that size as a distraction on defense.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Bailey, defended by Douglas, screened by Russell. And the basket by Bailey.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Kicks to Douglas. Banchero outside. And the pass to Douglas. Clock at 6. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And stolen by Russell. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Bailey. Second shot opportunity. And Russell puts it in. And now a 4-point Phoenix lead.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Douglas for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Russell's from deep three-point land. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Suns lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Look, they can't guard great
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Brown. Russell is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Collier in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
And Booker kicks to Russell. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 3. Carter for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They get the rebound. Got a piece of it. Here's Primetime, defended by Booker. Here's Primetime, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 29 points for Primetime. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo. That's helped them score on the fast break. Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Minnesota calls timeout. And Phoenix making a change here. Toppin's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Brown against Barnes. Pass to Collier. Fires the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And he hits the first of 3. No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And here's Douglas. Banchero was screened for Douglas. No good on the 3.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Brown against Barnes. Brown the pass to Russell. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Douglas. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Scooped up. Russell. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Launches from deep. The offensive rebound. Pass to Douglas. Another shot. And it's Russell with the rebound. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he recovers it. Toppin can't get it to go. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Primetime, the pass to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Takes it to Douglas. There's the lob to Banchero. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the timing and elevation executed to perfection by Banchero. Nice finish.
The Suns trailing. Phoenix calls timeout. One guy has been getting it done is Primetime.
Start it.
Yeah, smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Time to make Suns dancers. That was your Suns dancers
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Really left alone. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Back to Booker, looking to end the run. Traps in the tray.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Primetime, defended by Booker. It's intercepted. Here's Bailey. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 7th assist in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
Barnes against Brown. For the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Primetime, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Banchero. Good on the three-point shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Yes, and the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Bailey misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
The shot's good from Douglas.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control. That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
Douglas can't hit. Suns trail by 5. Here's Booker. That one rolling around and rims out.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player putting an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Here's Primetime. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And that's now 37 points for Primetime. Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 10. 44 seconds left in the game.
All right, let's show some love for your Suns Hype Squad.
.44 seconds left in the fourth. Bailey hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
And it's Primetime missing.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Douglas for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Bailey misses. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
.15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smart kicks to Booker. Rebounded by Douglas. Barnes outside. The three off the mark. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Prime Time.
Still got. That mean anybody can get it. Game dirty. Watch how you play. We out for pay. Don't get.